What do you think of parents choosing to circumcise their infant baby boys?
I think it's a smart decision
Really? And why so?
because it avoids infection because most guys don't take care of it. They don't clean it properly, and they just don't take care of it. And a lot of parents don't educate their kids on how to properly clean it and how to properly maintain it. And I just think I don't know. I think it avoids a lot of problems in the future.
Hmm.
But I don't know. There is a stigma that goes with it, though. So
Did you know that there's only 30% of the males on this planet are cut at birth,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know
and
that
the
either.
others? So yeah, the overwhelming majority don't get circumcised, and there isn't a world issue with penile infection or sanitation issues. But what you're talking about is that would be a failure in hygiene. But is a failure in hygiene a reason to remove a part of a baby's body when it can never grow back?
well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to argue about it. It's just I don't know. I don't have to do it, so there's no point arguing about it.
But you might have a boy, right? If you decide to have kids.
Yeah, and I will circumcise him.
Really?
Yeah, me too.
But don't you guys see that as immoral because you're just doing something to a baby? And actually, the data, if you guys actually read the scientific data, there's no data that demonstrates that it is actually cleaner to be circumcised.
I don't know. I would rather, cause like there's a risk for everything, but why take the risk is my whole thing.
Well, it's not a it's that's the thing. Like, it's not less risky if a boy gets circumcised.
I don't know. I have my own views, and I'm going to circumcise my baby, but that's just my own decision, and I'm sure you have your own opinion. Obviously, you've done your research, but
But wouldn't you want to research so that you didn't make a mistake?
okay. Don't tell me that I would be making a mistake choosing what I would for my child. That's kind of just really rude. I get that you're just trying to make a point, but like that, no,
But
don't.
why do you think you feel a bit defensive when someone challenges you on it?
It's not that you're challenging me, it's that I've told you my view respectfully, and I've told you this is why I view it, and this is what I'm going to be doing for my personal child. I'm not going to judge somebody if they don't circumcise their child or if they do, but it's the fact that you've been pushing it, and I feel like you're being kind of aggressive with it, which is why I got defensive. But I don't know. There's no sense in us arguing about it. We're strangers, so.
Well, but I think it's important because I want to look out for the kids that don't have a voice, who are getting their part of their penis cut off that doesn't need to be.
Okay, but how many people out there are like, oh my god, my parents, like, they circumcised me? Like what?
Well, there are some, but that's not the point, right? It's you believe in
There's
bodily
probably some kids that got mad that their pancreas
yeah,
got removed. Like, what the fuck?
you believe in bodily autonomy, right? Like someone should have a right to do with their body what they choose to.
To an extent, yes.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're not harming anyone else, but they're allowed to do what they want with their own body, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So why what would be the argument as to do that to a baby boy? Because the science is clear that it doesn't actually do anything, and the rest of the world doesn't even do this.
Oh, well, my decision's my decision, so.
But aren't you open to changing your mind?
Not really.